Welcome, and thank you for tuning in to today's session where we'll be looking at modals. We'll look at various meanings of modals, and more specifically, we'll focus on modals expressing attitude. But we're going to look at a variety of meanings of modal. The first one is modals that express possibility. For example, that activity could be fun. It's possible. He might arrive tomorrow. It's possible he'll arrive tomorrow. Sarah may be late today. It's possible she'll be late. We also have modals that express permission. For example, we have, you can borrow my pen. I give you permission to do so. You may come with us. I give you permission to come with us. Could we use that hammer? Do I have your permission to use that hammer? Might we have some more time to do that task? Can I have your permission to do that task in more time? We also have modals that express ability. For example, he can speak many languages. He has the ability to speak many languages. I could play much better 10 years ago. I had the ability 10 years ago to play much better. Recommendation. Some modals have meaning of recommendation. For example, you should pursue a career in medicine. This is my recommendation for you. You ought to pursue a career in medicine. Ought to and should show recommendation. Now we have some modals that express strong obligation. For example, he must take the exam. Must is obligatory for him to take the exam. He has to take the exam. It's obligatory. They have to take the exam. He must take the exam. He has to take the exam. They have to take the exam. Strong obligation. Modals that express no obligation. He doesn't have to attend the meeting. It's not obligatory. You don't have to attend the meeting. It's not obligatory for you to attend the meeting. You needn't attend the meeting. He does not have to attend the meeting. Prohibition. Some modals express prohibition. For example, you must not use your cell phone when you are driving. This is not allowed. It's prohibited. You can't bring your textbook to the exam. Bringing your textbook to the exam is prohibited, not allowed. Now we're going to look at some rules that will help us use modals correctly. Some rules. The first one is modal verbs are followed by an infinitive. Without to, we don't add to. And likewise, we do not add ing. So we say, she must study hard. We should travel tomorrow. So we have must, which is a modal expressing obligation, and should, which is a recommendation. So we don't say to must or musting. And we don't say to should and shouldn't. We do not use ing and we do not add to when it comes to using modals. Also, there is no S in a singular. So, for example, if there is a subject he, she, or it, we do not say he can ski. We don't say that because we do not add S in the singular. And there is no do, does in the question. So, for example, we don't say, do you would like to come with me? Where we would usually use this in a verbal sentence in asking a question. And likewise, there is no don't or doesn't in the negative. So we don't say they don't can go swimming if we want to make it a negative sentence. Rather, what we say is she can ski. Would you like to come with me? And we would say they can't go swimming. Practice makes perfect. Let's make practice perfect. Look at this sentence here. You space talk during tests. It's forbidden. So we have to choose the correct modal to fill in the space. Don't have to, mustn't, couldn't, ought to. Of course, we have forbidden here, which shows us that it's a modal of prohibition that we're looking for, that has that meaning of prohibition. So, of course, the answer would be mustn't. You mustn't talk during tests. It's forbidden. Okay? Let's look at another example. I think your thumb is broken. You go to hospital. Can you guess the modal that we should put in that space? Is it can, might, could, or ought to? Look at the context of the sentence. Is it a prohibition type modal we need? Is it suggestion? Is it obligation? Or is it possibility maybe? What type of modal do we need to fill in this space? Please write your comments below. Thank you very much for listening today.